She's a midget, y'all. She's dead ass a midget. Like, she had to pull up the chair all the way up. I don't even know why she's looking down, but she's talking to her mans. She got hoes. She got hella hoes. What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new to my channel, welcome to my channel. Of course, I'm back again. So for today's video, I have a guest on my channel. She's so gorgeous, ain't she? She's so cute. So this is...
My name is Valerie, guys.
Why are you yelling?
My bad.
So this is Valerie. She's one of my really close friends. I like to say she's like my sister. So for today's video, we're going to be talking about
what it's like to be
in an African house. Because, you know, we're both Nigerians, so we're gonna tell you guys a little bit about our culture and the struggle. So I'm Yoruba and she's
Igbo.
So we're both different tribes. You already know. This video, we probably gonna start speaking regular English and then go to pidgin English, because that's just how it goes. That's actually how we communicate 95% of the time.
Yeah.
Y'all, and you guys even want to hear the craziest part? We work together.
We went to the same high school and we worked together.
Yeah, I know.
She got me the job.
So we'd be friends for a while, you know? Yeah, I already know. And then we started, well, I started YouTube before.
Yeah, I started in January.
She did.
And I started in like end of May.
So like we actually have quite a lot of similarities, except for I'm an athlete and she's a lazy bum. Well, she used to be an athlete, but she became lazy.
The last time I was an athlete was in SK. So that's so neat.
Yeah, see how long that was. Like, she graduated high school, first year college done. Well, it should be done, but still, somebody said SK.
Yeah.
You see how long ago that would be? Ish, lazy girl. Okay.
It's not by force. Sports is not by force. It's not by force to do sports. I used to do ballet for like 4 years, but
well, every African parents wants their child to be doctor, lawyer, engineer. Nothing else.
Or accountants, you can.
Those are the 4 jobs African parents want their kids to be. Like, why?
If you're not, just carry disappointments
for the rest of your life.
That's end of story.
Okay, so first thing in an African house is uncle. Everybody is your uncle and auntie. They're probably not related to you
at all,
but they're your uncle.
You've only seen them once, but it's uncle. Good afternoon.
Auntie, good afternoon. Good morning, uncle. Good afternoon,
I feel like I actually asked my mom, like, is he your brother or your sister? I'm like, no, but you have to call him
uncle. Everybody is your uncle. You don't have a choice. They're your uncle by default. Auntie by default.
As long as they're from Nigeria,
uncle.
Just know.
And auntie.
And there's always that one uncle that wants to make you his wife.
Oh my god.
Even after he has a wife and has children, but he still wants to make you his wife.
Like, they feel like
by force.
They feel like it's a priority to be like, hey, she has grown up to be a beautiful girl. I'm gonna marry you one day, huh?
Don't come and marry me.
Like, uncle, what are you doing? What do you mean you're going to marry me? Like, please move. Another thing is sleepovers. Oh my god, as a kid,
there's no such thing actually.
As a kid, there's no such thing as sleepover. Like, sleepover does not exist. My parents, even till now, for me to even have my friends over, my mom gets so scared. She'd be like, what if the person comes to my house and dies in their sleep?
I've never been to a sleepover except for my first cousins, and like we had to beg.
Every time she says they're gonna die in their sleep, I'm like, what kind of fucking, excuse my French, but what kind of imagination is that? Like, what do you mean they're gonna die in their sleep? Like, what do you have going on in your head?
Just don't go to sleepovers. I don't know if I feel like in a way I'm gonna do the same for my kids, because you don't know who's who though. Like,
yeah, that's true.
Someone could be a pedophile. Like, you don't know what they're teaching their kids,
African
and that's gonna rub off on your kids.
African mentality.
No sleepover for you children. Don't come and beg me.
Don't kill me. The African mentality is crazy. Oh, another thing. We're driving home from church. Mommy, can we stop at McDonald's? No. There is rice in the fridge.
Rice at home. You have to eat rice in the morning.
Rice for lunch.
Evening.
Rice for dinner.
Midnight snack.
Rice. Literally everything is rice. Like, let me give you a scenario. In my house on Monday or Tuesday, my mom made rice. Wednesday it was done. I made rice yesterday morning. This morning it was done. Like all they eat in this house is rice. I know it's good to eat carbs, but like that's too much starch and carbs. Rice, everyday rice. Like nothing else but rice.
I feel like that's why Africans can't go on diets, because it's only rice that's eating. Rice, food, ever.
Rice.
Because am I going to eat again? Like it has,
And there's beans or you eat bread.
so you want to go on diet to die. That's basically what you're saying.
Yep. So all you eat in an African house is rice. Oh my god, beatings. Beatings. Personally, as a kid growing up, I never got hit. Like I actually can't even recall ever getting hit. So like I don't know what it's like to get hit. But like I know with my aunt, every time my cousin gets in trouble, she does one of these. She goes, "You see you, let us get home." I'm like,
once you hear that, it's all over.
You're finished. As soon as an African person tells you that, you see when we get home. It's game over, you're done. And the first time I ever witnessed it, oh my god, my little cousin, I'd never seen somebody get the beatings of their life. She got that beatings, slippers and belts, combo. That's the magic combo.
Wow.
And then the worst part I've imagined is when African parents are trying to hit you and then you do this. They're like, you want to fight me? They be like, you want to fight me? Okay, fight me. I'm just like, bruh.
So I'm not your mate. I'm not your mate. You don't want to start fighting me. You're not paying rent in this house. Oh my god.
Like what? I'm just trying to block your head. So what do you mean I'm trying to fight
It has never
you?
happened to me though, but like I've gotten bear beatings. I feel like my mom.
Nah, I can't. I really can't. I can't. And another thing is chores. My mom complains about everything. You do something, it's not done right. You do this, it's not done right. She goes, this is one thing she tells me a lot. She goes, you leave the house dressing, looking fine, but you cannot make the house look fine. And I'm just like, bruh. When something is dirty, I will clean it up. If it's not dirty, I'm not gonna clean it because it's not dirty. So what's the point of me cleaning it up? Like, and the worst chores personally I feel like to do is doing dishes. I hate, like at my house, I hate doing dishes. But at other people's house, I'll do dishes for them. But at my house, I hate doing dishes.
That's the worst.
And the worst part of doing dishes is you probably be washing dishes and there's probably one fork left and then somebody comes and dump the pots, the plates, cups. Where are all these things coming from? Why weren't they in the sink in the first place?
What about
I hate doing dishes.
What about African houses that actually have dishwashers?
But
don't use it.
I had at my old house, we had a dishwasher, a washing machine, and a dryer. We used a washing machine and a dryer. Never used a dishwasher in our lives.
Because you are a dishwasher.
Because we.
What do I give you?
Are you mad?
Was it
Are you mad?
Was it for free?
Somebody said I'm a dishwasher. I'm not punish you, foolish
Every
ghost.
African child is a dishwasher.
Well, you can't say that, but nah. Another thing is piercings. Piercings and tattoos. Okay, if my mom watches this, she's probably gonna kill me. But I have piercings. I don't have tattoos. I have tattoos, but I don't have tattoos because child of God don't get tattoos. I have my industrial pierced, and when I came home, I was sleeping, and my mom comes into the room, and I had headphones in, and she goes, "Eh? You pierced your ears. How many piercings do you have? Are you going to pierce everything?" And I'm just looking at her like, my nigga, it is 3 a.m. in the morning. What are you doing? Why are you conversating with me in my sleep? She goes, what child of God has piercings? Where in the Bible does it say piercings? I'm like, bro, what is wrong with you? And my sister had to come in. My sister's like, but seriously though, it doesn't say in the Bible that you can't have piercings. Like, so what's the issue with the piercings? You're not the one indwelling the pain. She is, so don't worry about her. She's grown enough to have piercings. And my mom just and walks away.
Honestly, I feel like when I got my ears pierced, like I have another hole. Like her mom was cheese. Like she didn't yell or anything, but she was cheese. I could tell she was cheese. And then this one closed up. And then like I'm actually gonna get another piercing because on my ear because I just like them. I like the way they look.
I
was actually thinking of getting this one.
I love
but then
it.
I feel like it's so painful.
No. It takes a long time to heal. I have 12 piercings and I'm probably gonna get more. I really don't care. I'm the one getting the pain, not her. So if I want piercings, I'm gonna get my piercings. Like no one's gonna stop me. What are you doing?
one and two, 12 piercings.
Somebody said, excuse me, 1 and 2. Are you trying to figure it out?
No, I don't.
Another thing is coming first in your class. Well, I grew up like 10 years or 11 years of my life back home, so I never really had the coming first in your class because my parents didn't really care about me for grades. I don't know why they never did, but like now it's always like if I fail a class, they're like, why did you fail the class? Or I remember in the 6th grade, like I had like, oh my god, I don't know why, it was either B, a C, and like 3 A's. That was it. 10th grade, I had like the worst thing ever. I failed math. I've never failed math, and that's my favorite subject. I failed math 2 years in a row. The 10th grade and 11th grade. And that shit just broke me. And my mom was like, don't give up. Keep pushing. First semester of college, I failed math again. So like, I don't know, but I think like coming first in my class was never an issue. Well, I guess because I grew up partially here, but like I know African at home.
It's true. Like it was an issue in my house though, like you have to come first. But like I only came first like probably once that I came first. But other times, but I never like lagged behind. I was never like 20 something or 19 or something like that. Like I was like the first 10, always like percent. I think just 2 first 10, because my school, they would arrange you to like be in the class. As smart as you are, I don't know. Like if you weren't just 2A, that means you were probably smart.
I know what you meant.
I wasn't just 2A, right? So it was a lot of competition. So first time I was 17 out of like 32, which was, I cried my eyes out. And then second term, I was 15. I was like, what the hell? I'm not even moving anywhere. And then in third term, you have to do the exams with the whole GS2, and I came 12 out of 200. Yes.
That's good. For the people who are not like African American or in like the culture, the culture of African continent where you have to go to school and you're not graded like A, B, C, D. Yeah. You're graded by first in your class to last in your class. Yeah. So if you're first, you're a genius. If you're last, you're a dummy. Get it?
Basically.
That's pretty much how it works. Another thing is church services. Yeah. Let me just pause right there. My church, I go to a white garment church. It's Celestian church. It's an African thing. I don't think my sister kind of left. My mom's not making me leave, even though I'm 21. She's not letting me leave. So I'm gonna just keep doing it till it makes her happy. Personally, I don't believe you have to go to church to be a Christian. As long as you're doing it, you're saying your prayers, you're reading your Bible, and you're thanking God for the little things He does. You don't have to go to church to be a Christian, because 95% of the people in church are Christians, but they're also bad people. Like, from my experience, they're also bad people. My church, we start church every day on Sundays at like 10:30. We don't finish until 4 or 5. That's just regular service. When we have like first Sunday or an event, like let's say at the end of June we have a event, it's called Harvest. Church starts at 11. You don't go home till 1 a.m. the next day. Why? Because Africans feel the need to sit there and do story time. You can do that on the phone, can you not? Please explain to me why they feel to do story time. I don't, as soon as I go and at 10, 11 o'clock and I see as time goes 2, 3. I really go on that Sunday just to hang out with my cousins. That's about it. As soon as the clock says 6, I am out. I am gone home. I will take the bus and go home. I don't even bother waiting for my mom because that's just too much time. How long does your church service go through?
Well, because I work in the church, like I'm an usher, so I get to church at 9ish. But my church is not even that long. Like church in Canada is not that long because I'm in church. We can be in church past 2.
Oh, you guys. So I'm like the space, right?
Yeah, I'm like, let's say 9 to 1.
Fam, I wish that was my church. We actually own it, so we can stay there till next year if we really wanted to.
Yo, like back home, I don't know. I feel like church services are long, but I've never been in like a really long one. It's always after church. The parents are always doing get to know me and like trying to talk to their friends.
I said, story time.
Like why? Why do I have
just
to be
go
here?
home?
Just go home.
And then you know the worst part is
arrange a day.
They go home, and they get on the phone. What? Did you not just leave them? Did you not just leave them? God bless their hearts.
I don't think I would ever do that. Like I say hi to you at church. When I get home, I'll call you. Like I don't have to. Or we talk in church and I don't call you.
Parents, African parents, just stay doing the most. They stay doing the most
all the time.
Next thing that we're gonna talk about in an African house is sex. Personally, I never had the sex talk with anybody in my family. Never. I don't want to. Never. That's just gross. It's just something I don't picture myself doing. I'm pretty sure I know what sex is. I know where babies come from. Babies, you know how babies are made? God just drops them at your door. Simple. That's it. You go to the hospital, you get a tag. That's it. That's all. That's how babies are made.
I also never got like the sex talk. Like, I mean, when I started my period, my mom was like, well, if you sleep with a guy, you're gonna get pregnant.
I never got that talk.
That was pretty much all she said.
And I don't think my parents are bad parents or my siblings are bad people for not telling me, but like
I feel like now that my mom tries to talk about it, I'm just like, I don't want to hear it.
No,
because like now it's so awkward. We don't have
that relationship.
Yeah, that
because you're all grown up, so like you don't want to talk about it.
I kind of figured it out myself.
Yeah, it's not hard.
Not figured it out myself. I figured it out myself. I kind of figured it out myself.
But I don't ever see myself having that conversation. Not even like a boyfriend talk. And that's another thing is boyfriends. I never had that talk with my parents. Well, I never had the whole having a boyfriend thing with my parents until I actually had a boyfriend that I brought home. And like I didn't even bring him to my house until like a year into a relationship, simply because I knew how like forward my African parents are, and they don't accept everything so easily. So like my sisters knew about him, and my older sister was like, no boys are distraction, they will get you in trouble. And I'm like, but you're married, so like why can't I, you know, get a little sugar, a little action? But that's a whole different thing. So boyfriend talk never happened, but me and him are not together anymore, but they never really questioned it. But one thing I know my parents don't want me doing is getting married or dating a Jamaican person. I don't know what it is with Africans and Jamaicans. It's just like Nigerian and Ghanaians. But the African and Jamaican, I would never know the history. I don't know. I don't want to know. It's just my parents don't. Jamo. You are not getting married to a Jamo. What is a Jamo? Like in middle school, I had a friend. Her name was Shamaz. I swear to God, everything I did, if I put my hair in a catty bun or wear hoop earrings, my mom is like, are you trying to be a Jamo? I just look at her like, why is everything I do have to refer to a Jamo person? What did a Jamaican person ever did to you? Like, I don't.
They think that we're so different, even though we're kind of almost like the same.
The same, but like
I feel like
our cultural values is the same. Our skin tone
kind of the same. Like, you know, like the way they party.
Yeah.
Africans don't party.
Africans don't party. They party. They party like they pipping with their dollar bills. Hey, like nah.
My mom doesn't hate Jamaican people, but like she's like, if you want to date a Jamaican guy, like let it be like a a responsible Jamaican not the one that's gonna like
get you knocked up and leave you, and all you gonna have is a baby daddy. But hopefully sometime this summer I go to African party. I'm gonna try to vlog it, because African parties are lit. We both know like they are lit. Like
I also like never had like a boyfriend talk, but my mom always knew when I had a boyfriend. I remember when I had my first boyfriend, he went to my elder brother's school. So like my mom will be like, oh, I saw you. One time she called me because I went to a boarding school. She actually called me. I was like, I saw your boyfriend. So I was like, why are you looking for my boyfriend? But like she kind of knows from time to time, because I've only had 2 boyfriends, so she kind of knows. Like
my mom, my parents, my family only ever knew about one boyfriend. That was it. And that's probably like my longest relationship, so that's why. And I think actually I lied, that's my only boyfriend that I actually ever think was a relationship, because we were together for almost 3 years. So that was about that. But anyways, we are done with this video. I hope you guys do like this video, because this is technically our first collab, even though we've done one, but I just never uploaded it because I'm just
need a vlog.
Yeah, I just never. I'll probably upload it sometime next month or sometime soon, but this is just our first videos, like actual appearance together. So I hope you guys like this video. If you like this video, give the video a thumbs up. Share the video so your other people that are not African can know what it's like in our African household, because bruh, Nigerians are crazy. But also, if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll be leaving the link to her channel below so you guys know what to do. Subscribe to her, because her videos are lit, even though she's new with the whole YouTube. And also comment below, welcome Valerie to YouTube. Like literally welcome her to YouTube. And just in case you missed any of my videos, the link will be in the description box, or just click the link to my channel and check out all my great videos. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.